Hey, what's up guys, MudDadHD here, and welcome to episode 31 of my Journey to Top series. And if you missed the previous episode, there will be a link in the description to the series playlist where you can find every single episode I've done so far. But in the last episode we played our first game in League 1 and we won that game 1-0. I played said a lot of ones there. But that was a great start to our league campaign, and here, carrying on with the transfers, Jermaine Granderson, I really want to get this guy, plays right back and centre back, and he's going to cost me a bit of cash, and luckily we sold Pascali, but then he got injured. He good overall defender, got injured for 2 months, and I was like, hell no, I ain't going to take a defender that's going to be injured for 2 months. I really like players that I can have straight into that team, but Brad Jones here, he's going to be signing for us, hopefully. Just got to go through the transfer talks. I think last episode I hinted that they did accept the 50 grand, and I think that's quite a bargain. He's still got quite a few years left in him. And I do love Brad Jones' story, as I said last episode as well. But here we have a game in the Capital One Cup against Rotherham United, I think. And we definitely were on the back foot at the start of the game. They crossed the ball across goal. I don't know where their strikers were, but we definitely did well here. Azagu running through on goal, very attacking midfielder. But look at that chip. Talk saucy, because that goal was pretty nice. A really late chip shot over that keeper who just dived, and that defender tried to get the ball away, but it was just too good. And we're now 1-0 up in the Capital One Cup against Rotherham, and we have to keep this going. But here, Hang Sang-ho making a great, well, it wasn't really a great tackle. He took the player out, but for some reason he fouled us, and we got the free kick on that. And that was a pretty fortunate decision. It could have gone either way. But it did seem to me like we did commit the foul, and that could have been a penalty. But obviously FIFA 13 has a different logic when it comes to fouls in the box. But here we played Magnesis through, and I'm expecting him to score. I swear it cost goal. What was I thinking? He could have scored it finesse shot. Why didn't I just do the finesse shot? Just put more pressure on my defence. Being only 1-0 up, this could have gone either way. And I'm trying to win this game just so we don't add fixtures to our fixture list. It is already clustered with so many games. We play like 5 games in like the space of 2 weeks, and it's like awful stuff, and it's not fair on the players. But hopefully, I know we don't have a massive squad depth, but we just got to deal with it, and that's how the cookie crumbles in League 1 and like in League 2 as well. But here, someone instead of Granderson, Adam Chickson, who plays for MK Dons. He's actually English, even though he looks slightly Japanese. He must have some relatives that are different culture, nationality, whatever. But this guy does appeal to me as a good player. And someone instead of Granderson, he's only got 1k wage, but I look up in the comments and it only says that he could go for 200, well, I'm going to put a 200 grand offer in, and that's really good. If we can sign this guy who's out of form, but I reckon I can get him back into form, then that would be great, and it would put his value up, and it's pretty good wheeling dealing as well. So it would be really good if we did manage to sign him for just 200k, when he's actually worth valued at 500 grand, and if we can get his form back, then he's definitely going to go up in the overalls. But here we have a game against Crawley Town in the league, and this game, I've got to say, Crawley were the slightly better team. They did make most of their chances. We had plenty of chances of our own, but it just didn't cut it for me. And we crossed the ball in too many times, and I don't think I played Magnesis this I keep on saying McGuinness this game, and that was a big problem for me. I definitely should play McGuinness more, because I usually play 2 more attacking attackers like Scholfer and Jamie Patterson, because they are the better players and they have the pace. But sometimes when I'm crossing this ball in, it just doesn't feel like anyone's going to score it, and it definitely is what happens. And here we have Scholfer on the ball, pretty good block, and they definitely had a good defence, Crawley Town. They definitely really grinded out this result. And here we cross